We fucking nickeled and dimed ourselves to death again. Let's do this. This table right here, a check to make sure it has the correct elements. Right here in shader 7, the shader we're working on, this has been brought up above this section here. We split this into two lines here. This is going to render the internal details of our tile by tinting it based on if we are on an edge or not, or if we are in a light source or not. If we're in neither a light source or an edge, we multiply by 1.0, get the original color. This was a bug, it needs to be a UVec2, not a U32. This was a bug, it's U3, not U0. This right here, the data selection occlusion loop, we calculate the discrete internal local coordinate of our tile. The non-modulated local level map coordinate multiplied by the size of a tile in discrete units. This calculates an anti-remainder that we subtract from the discrete sample point. That remainder that we calculate here is the discrete internal local coordinate. It needs to be in the middle of these two LMC equations right here. Footnote. This is 0.2 instead of 0.7 because it's easier to see. Okay. This is how we get out the bit for the edge graphic, how we get the bit for the lighting graphic. Pay attention to these two numbers right here. We're only going to do this if we're on a non-zero tile. This lookup does not work. I have no fucking clue what's wrong with this table. Even if we hardcode it to 0, it doesn't work. So we hardcoded the number we should get out if we were to hardcode a 0. We're going to divide the tile into force and use those force to calculate an x and y cell coordinate, then convert that cell coordinate into one-dimensional value, which we can then use to bit shift out the values that we're looking for in the 4x4 graphic. Here are some checks for sanity, and this bit shifting is correct, so we shift out the bit for the edge graphic, shift out the bit for the lighting graphic, and we smash them together. The value is going to be 0 to 3 inclusive, 4 total values. Use this lookup table to get a multiplier, and then multiply by the RGB, not by the alpha, to get the details we're looking for in the internals of the tile. What we did previously, and then some other footnotes and stuff, and then what we did in this video. If you want a longer description, you gotta go here. We do not have any fucking time right here. Go here if you want the source code. Like, subscribe, send money in the mail.